K'Sante Senna. That is an option. The Scion is obviously what we were expecting. But K'Sante would be an interesting one. Still, Scion going to come through, of course, is just a brick wall on that bottom side. Farms incredibly effectively as well in 1v2. That is likely where he is going to be.
Can also just, end up doing some cool interactions with the Senna route, where you just punt a minion at the Zeri, lock her down.
That was the old G2 special, if I remember correctly. There is the Jax that you were talking about.
Yeah, just going to be the Jax here for Doran. And, the Jax has been pretty decent into Twisted Fate. Obviously, the Twisted Fate outranges you, can, stun you. His Azir play since 2022, starting with Worlds. As Yaguma, all time, has never lost a game of Senna, including internationals.
He's doing pretty well, as Carrier is taking a fair bit of damage. Not going to find too much there with the Q.
Issues here is, once again, Owner's going to put the pressure onto Peanut here on red buff.
Yeah, he is going to interrupt the resonating strike quite nicely there as Peanut, but still going to lose out on this trade pretty hectically. Help with this battle in the jungle occurring.
Yeah, Delight roaming.
Okay, Hook going to miss onto Faker here. So game advantage there, quite large for Owner.
Yeah, so frustrating here for Doran as Delight looks for another opportunity here.
Yeah, another Hook is going to go wide.
As Doran went fleet footwork again here on this Jax.
Delight is just not... He's playing River Nautilus at this point. Owner going to start off the Bubs. I'm pretty sure Delight knows what's going on. Peanut is going to dive out as the Hook comes out of nowhere. Thanks for that one, Jonah Strong, for the jump scare as they do find the permafrost onto Owner. The flashes come forward, and there is first blood going to the Sejuani. The punishment and the long con by Delight.
Here. Now Zeus under a little bit of pressure, starting to ult.
Oh, he's going to get interrupted as well on the Destiny as Doran's going to jump his way out. Teleport going to come on in here as it's Carrier making his way up here towards the top side of the map. 50% health. And now Zeus is potentially in trouble. Finds a gold card onto Peanut, who will throw out the ulti and eventually flashes his way out. Still Owner is able to lock down the kill. Now Doran, he's going to get taken down as well. The gold card is going to connect, and he's not going to be able to get the follow-up. And T1, they punish hard. As Doran is here on this top side, doesn't have his teleport available. The Twisted Fate still on top side of the map as well. As Owner going to safeguard his way in, and he's just going to steal it away. It's highway robbery from this Lee Sin. He's even able to interrupt Peanut, who does get the permafrost. Viper now looking for an opportunity, but the kickback is too good. Emperor's Divide also fantastic, and the burst fire is there. Carrier gonna get taken down into his zombie form, and he's gonna find no value. See whether Peanut can actually try and get some sort of gank working as in goes Doran, finds a counter-strike onto 2. Q connects here, but the dredge line, the depth charge, absolutely fantastic here from Delight. Still, there is the package delivered right underneath the turret. No one's gone down just yet, though. Another Hook is going to connect as they're trying to juggle, and there is the kill going over to Delight.
Ekka's coming up. On Hanwha Life's side, and I think opting into this and losing another fight into this Zeri is just opting into losing this second game.
Yeah, Owner is on vision, remember, as Zeka is just going to deliver him to the rest of Hanwha Life, and Viper is now on a killing spree. So now Shelly going to keep that health bar as Doran does have his counter-strike, and it's going to be difficult here.
Get this outer turret bottom side and make an impact here top side. There's that TP.
Yeah, and now the flash forward from Delight. He'll find the depth charge onto Gumayusi, and this center is in a lot of trouble. Zeka going to fly on over, does find the Arise, and then the Sand Soldiers will... Could we be looking at exactly what I was saying before, where it's T1 falling down 0-2, as this might mean no, as Dawning Shadow is going to fly on over as well, and there goes the Azir. Now Doran, that is an unfortunate teleport, if ever I've seen one, as Carrier with a celebratory faceplant into the wall.
Carrier also flashing there. Very strange exchange, as he will be able to get Doran's teleport and his flash as well, but...
Okay, Hook is going to connect here as there's the ulti out from Viper. Faker now in a whole lot of trouble as the Piercing Darkness comes in, but the flash forward from Viper says no. And now the Mega Cone from Gumayusi. Still Viper able to get these burst fires over, just dashes over the wall. There's the Extendo Beam, a good sidestep on top of Jax, who does a decent amount as well. They'll start this one up. It is dangerous, and full vision was given over to T1. Of course, you can still press that Destiny button if you would like to. And so there they go. Hanwha have already backed away from this one. There is the kick forward. Good Arctic Assault there, but Doran still going down so incredibly low. Delight also having to flash away as there's a flash Emperor's Divide, but it's whiffed entirely from Zeka, and T1 will punish immediately. Now Viper still trying to get damage down, able to buffer.
They're not just going to go quietly into that good night. They've got to fed Zeri.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to contest.
These extendo beams are scary. There's the hook in, but he's not as tanky as he was last game. And Delight will just immediately get punished.
Peanut has flash.
Yeah, they want to try and get on in here. Doran's at full health now as Viper has pressed that ultimate button. This is kind of a Zeri fight, and he's going to take out Zeus first. Into the pit they go, but the Baron is still going to go over to T1. So still their advantage, and Zeka will teleport in.
Consistently doing that damage. You don't have any lockdown for anybody, so poor Zeka. As Owner's up here in the front line, Senna ultimate is pretty high value. The kick actually buys enough time for them to retreat away. And then it's a really good flash there from Owner, and Zeka just completely whiffs and just throws himself into the bin. And then as T1 start to do the Baron, like the angle here is not great. If Peanut was actually in the pit or had flashed in earlier, maybe he ends up getting the steal and gives his life for it, but it's like he's deciding whether he wants to actually commit to living or whether he wants to commit to the Baron, and he will not flash to the pit, nor will he live. As Viper does end up taking out Zeus, so that's one consolation prize they do end up getting here, but the teleport commitment as well from Zeka, who doesn't have to avoid getting packaged whatsoever.
Whoa, there's another flash forward here as Emperor's Divide is going to be used just to get Zeus out of here. The ulti comes through from Viper. He does do a lot of damage, but T1, the phalanx has been put together.
Deal with him in this side, but it is a Jax inside. He's looking for Faker, actually. I don't know about this.
Faker is going to have to flash, but there's a flash through from Doran. Dawning Shadow does come down, but there is another leap strike. Doran gets himself out, and okay, Doran. I mean, he's starting to become scary.
Yeah, that was
seconds prior to this Baron.
Ooh,
Peanut. She could be in trouble. The smite to break the shield does manage to find the ulti, and boom goes the dynamite. 6-0 now. But also going to be picked up here, so he can teleport to the wave on the top side of the map. Hanwha Esports going to back away from the Baron. Not wanting to deal with that, especially with the package available, as now Carrier going to get engaged on. There is a hook that's going to land. He is so tanky, though. Not going to be necessarily a target that you can burst down. Still, they get the Destiny out from Zeus, who is now just going to turn his attention back towards this Baron one more time as well. He's found his way in behind enemy lines.
Good zoning smash there from Carrier, but they're losing control quickly as Viper is level 16.
Yeah, package is going to be delivered just to Peanut here, as it was probably wearing off. And now Delight going to answer with that depth charge. The flash over from Viper, the assassin Zeri! And Owner is going to kick him away, but it's not going to be anything that's actually able to help out here. As now Carrier taking damage. Owner will be taken down. There goes the jungler, and T1 are falling apart. Somehow that Glacial Prison connects onto Carrier, and now 5 versus 3. Hanwha Esports will start off the Baron. Another hook is going to connect on Zeus, and Zeka is going to make up for that ultimate from earlier. Peanut finds the Arctic Assault flash, and Zeus will be taken down.
Carrier, very tanky. See if he can get his way out of this one.
Yeah, some Mortal Kombat here on the top side of the map. Doran is going to break that vow. And Carrier's running the wrong direction. He is likely going to die here.
His ult is coming up.
Will almost be the ace. Was absolutely fantastic. You can see here by the damage dealt that playing around Viper is their bread and butter. They're going to look for the engage onto Carrier. He's very tanky, but his turret is now missing. He's now going to look for a desperation engage, and it should not work out here as he's going to be going down into zombie form. Surely he is. Never mind, he's not. He's just incredibly tanky. The hook, the kick, it's going to work out here. He is our highest level in the game as Delight is going to find Zeus. In goes Doran as well, and they will be able to lock him down. Gumayushi, he just pops like a balloon, but still, Delight taking a lot of damage. The package delivered. Owner looks for the opportunity. Empress Divide avoided, but he can't avoid the prison. And now Faker has to flash away. He does manage to take down the Jax. The extender beam avoided as well, but he's still moving the wrong direction. I don't think it's going to be enough to save them. It's only 3 kills. And Faker might be able to keep himself alive, but Peanut is going to come on over. He flashes.
A flash for anyone but Carrier.
Yeah.
And Hanwha Esports just put Doran in the top lane, continue to push this. And they say checkmate.
Yeah, well, there's the control ward. It goes down. Zeus is going to get knocked up, and there is nothing he could do about it. Viper 9-0-4.
There's no way to mess this up if you play it carefully, and Hanwha are.
Yeah, they're doing the very best. Carrier has a gigantic health bar, but he just can't really do anything else to stop Hanwha Esports from getting on in here, making things happen. Guardian Angel done for Viper, so they're going to have to kill him twice in this fight if they are actually going to be able to hold on to this game. But you can see there are multiple siege minions still bearing down on the base, and now Doran goes in. He finds the counter-strike onto Zeus, and now Zeka gets in there! The explosion of damage is now they're in range of Viper, and that means that it's Hanwha Esports in range of winning the series with match point now available.
Hanwha Life showing up in a big way